Well, we're doing live tweeting with a young lady who's hanging out at Winefest. Yeah, our own Kate Hutchinson is there. If you would like to be a part of the live tweeting, just include the hashtag TrendingOS. Kate, good morning.
Good morning, guys. What better way to start a Thursday morning than at Winefest? They're setting up for this weekend. It's Friday and Saturday, and you can come down and taste a bunch of wines. But we're going to be talking here about, oh, did I say? Okay, Giusti. I just wanted to make sure I said it right. And you guys you do Prosecco.
We do Prosecco. We're definitely a Prosecco house located in northern Italy, just north of Venice. And we have a range of wines, 14 wines in total, and some grappa as well.
I can't wait to try some. Okay, you guys here, it's a Calgary-based family, though, which is really interesting, but you spend a lot of time in Italy. A tough job.
Literally, it's a wonderful story, which come by the booth, and we'd be happy to kind of introduce you to the vision behind Giusti Wines. A great story about Joe Giusti, how he came to Canada 42 years ago and has had a wonderful life here, and we all live in Alberta, but the winery and everything is based in northern Italy at the home of where they make wonderful Proseccos and table wines.
So what can people expect? They're going to come to your booth. They're going to see this lovely packaging here. But we were just talking a little bit about how not to be intimidated.
For me, wine should be about pleasure, because everything we do, we sell pleasure in the glass. So the shows are the best thing for me. Come down to the show, ask the people behind the booth. We do all these shows because then we can pour you a glass, and the first thing we're going to ask you, taste it, do you like it? Because we want you to love the wines you have. We've got 4 different Proseccos and a whole range of wines. So we'll take you as a tasting tour through the wines, and by the time you leave the table and other tables, you'll definitely know what you like and what you don't, and what you want to take home at the end of the night.
And you can take notes. They have little notepads for you here when you walk in, so you can remember your favorite ones, because we all know you might not be walking out as sturdy as you walked in. So
we've got this down to a bit of a system, so we encourage people to take some pictures of wines so you remember them. We'll also kind of give you a tour guide. The booths can be a bit daunting, so we can suggest from here, maybe try that Australian winery or try those California guys. And you'll see people by the end of the day, you'll leave the festival and have a good sense of wine and a little world tasting tour.
And we've been live tweeting from down here all morning, and some people are asking us some questions. So the one I have for you that comes from UCAM, what is the difference between Prosecco and Champagne?
Brilliant question. We get this a lot. If we're talking Champagne, it's always French, because Champagne is a region in France and they're very proud of where they're from. We are also proud. We're an Italian winery. The Prosecco region is just north of Venice and producing wonderful wines. We work very hard, and every grape and every one of our Proseccos comes from our vineyards that we handpick. So if you come down, we'll be able to give you some behind the scenes as to how this becomes such a wonderful product in the glass.
Great, thanks so much. It's going to be so much fun down here this weekend. And did you hear that, Alex? You don't have to be intimidated by wine. You guys can come down. They're all very friendly down here. Nobody is going to fault you if you don't know something. It's all about coming down here to find everything out. Hey, and come stick with us, because we've got tickets to give away for this weekend, so I'll be giving those away in our next hit, and you can figure out how to win those. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit with more wine.
Kate, if you can still hear us, we want to know if there's any samples available.
Yeah, there'll be samples through this weekend. Like I said, make sure you take notes, take some pictures, because you'll be walking out here with maybe a bit of a foggier head than when you walked in.
Great stuff, Kate. Thank you very much.